That's $300 a day for a Lambo. Nobody's going to give you this car. No legitimate company is going to give you this car for $300 a day. This guy is. What's going on, everybody? Rob Ferretti here, and almost happy holidays. I've got behind me a bunch of cars. I don't like having a bunch of cars behind me. We'll get to that in a minute. Congratulations to us. I realized we just did 20 years in business, so that's good. And as you said, as I know, I think the economy is slowing down a little bit. I've said it, and now my numbers are backing me up. So earlier in the year, I think I was down about 20%. This year, I am down 34% year over year from last year. Now, sounds like a huge drop, and it is, but last year was a very good year. So this year versus 2021, which is the year prior, is only 5%, and it's actually higher by 1% than 2020. So if you start looking at all the numbers, it's good to manage the numbers and pay attention to stuff, but this year is down from last year. So I got creative, right? I'm like, let me do something for the holidays, and I've been in business for 20 years. I'm going to take a couple of cars and become the cheapest exotic car rental company in the US by a large margin for a month. So this Lamborghini here, Lamborghini Huracan Spider, Gallardo right there, will make the Lambo and Ferrari guys happy. Lamborghini LP550 Spider, Ferrari 488 Spider, and the Porsche, because the Porsche's over here too. I'm going to do discounted rentals by the week, where it's going to be pay for one day, get 6 for free, effectively. Like that's rough math. The Lambo and the Ferrari, so the 488 and the Huracan Spider, $2,500 for a week. 250 miles included, standard mileage rates, no tricks or swaps or anything like that, standard stuff. That's $300 a day for a Lambo. Nobody's going to give you this car. No legitimate company is going to give you this car for $300 a day. This guy is. So you want to make your Christmas better, I got you covered. The Ferrari, same thing. This car, $2,000 a week, right? LP550, $2,000 for 7 days in an LP550. If you need delivery or anything like that, you're paying for that too. This is not like an all-in price. And then you got to pay tax. Tax is 7%. But you're looking at $2,000 for that. Normally $1,250 a day. These ones are normally $2,000 a day and $15,000 weekly. So it's like 80% off, right? That's pretty cool. Porsche, $1,000 a week. It's usually $649 a day. $1,000 a week is like less than you would pay for a weekend. So these 4 cars, everything else is standard. They'll maybe take 20% off or something like that for the 20 years, but everything else is not going to be to that extent. I'm going to take these 4 cars and I'm going to make some people happy for the holidays. I like walking around and having more free space. I got another new car coming in. I just got another Urus S that I go pick up tomorrow. So having space to walk around will make me happy. So ultimately, this, I think that covers 5 weeks from now till the end of January, times 4 cars. That's 20 weeks that are possible. So 20 people can take advantage of this. First come, first serve. If one guy wants to take a car for 5 weeks for the $12,500, knock yourself out. I'm not going to argue with you. Happy to do it. This is one of those things that, A, it just gets them out of my way. B, it makes people happy. And this is like holiday time stuff. So you're going to get a car over Christmas and New Year's, effectively, for $2,500. You're going to feel like $1 million, which is awesome. So it also gets the cars out of here, makes me happy, stacks a couple of bucks at the end of the year. Maybe instead of being down 34%, I'm down 30%. It all works, right? Everybody's sort of happy. Actually, revenue is not going to be that impactful because I'm not renting them per week. I'm renting them at 80% off for the week. But aside from that, it will make people happy, and I can establish that I've been in business for 20 years, which is a lot of time renting cars, right? Ups and downs of the economy, new models, switching over to turbo models, like less reliable cars back in the early 2000s. Now very reliable cars, or mostly reliable cars for the most part. I do have also I think I have like 3 storage spots left. So if you guys, and I could probably move some of my cars off there. So if these cars are all out, I can move some of my cars. I could probably fit about 5 storage cars. So I've got 5 storage spots left for the winter. If you're in the New York area, you want to store your car in a nice climate controlled. I got on the back of every wall there, I have the outlets, so all the cars in every vicinity can be attached to a charger, a trickle charger, so you stay charged all winter. $300 a month, can't really go wrong there. So that's it. Like, I'm gonna be like that, and I don't want to pretend like I'm being like this kitschy, like, oh, I'm the cheapest car rental company in the United States. It's for a month, right? And it's not for these cars. Like, now the C8 Corvette is going to be more expensive for a week than that Ferrari or that Lamborghini or that Lamborghini. So it's not across the board. It's not everything is super cheap. But I'm going to do these 4 cars. That gets 20 customers over 5 weeks. And first come, first serve. You guys can enjoy the fruits of buy 1 day, get 6 free in a Lamborghini or Ferrari. I think that's pretty unheard of. I thought it was pretty spectacular, and I was going to send out an email to everybody wishing them happy holidays and being like, hey, we've been in business for 20 years now. I'm like, but we got to do something. And that seemed like something pretty big. So if you're interested, you can either email over, because by the time this video goes up, we're going to be having our holiday party anyway. The phone lines will be open. It's 212-957-4400 for Gotham Dream Cars if you want to call. And then but I don't know if anyone's going to be picking up because we're all going to be at the holiday party. Or you can send an email, and we will do the emails in the order in which they come in. First come, first serve for each car. And that will be, you can use Rob at Gotham Dream Cars, or you can use info at Gotham Dream Cars. Send your email over, and this could be for $2,500, which is, I mean, I don't even know what to equate. That windshield was more than $2,500. You'll get this car for a week. And like, to think like, wow, 250 miles, what am I going to do with that? 250 miles is the mileage you get on your standard lease. So whatever your normal car is, instead of driving your normal car 1,000 miles a month, you will get a Lambo to drive the same way you drive your normal car, instead of recreationally going like, I'm going to go do 200 miles a day, which you could still do. You just have to pay the $4.95 a mile above that. I didn't try to get crazy or cute with the pricing or like make an extremely high additional mileage rate to compensate for anything. This is a good deal. I promise you can talk to anyone in the industry, legit company giving you a legit car for 80% off. It sounds crazy, but what the hell? So happy holidays to everybody. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. I'm sorry about the upload schedule. Hasn't been super consistent. We'll get into Adventure Drive trips coming up next year. We got Monaco. We've got the Colorado to Utah and an Arizona trip. And we got one going from Charleston to Washington, D.C. I'll do giveaways for all those. We'll all do a lot of fun stuff. I want to jump back into the content side of stuff and keep the stuff flowing a little bit more. These are all these New Year's resolutions. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for watching. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, that's over now, but happy Hanukkah to you guys and the other people. If you're celebrating Christmas, Merry early Christmas, and hopefully some of your Christmases will look a lot better when you get to surprise your significant other or your kids with these things in your driveway. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to some of you soon, and the rest of you, enjoy your holidays.